Mimo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so enrana mete sa news we na Melodies ebusuafo nso say ebimu nso send me sa news article yi. Na I am going to read it. Na me read it I am going to tell you my analysis on it and what I think is happening. Na nini na ne say kwame bafo Abronye atron krata na wo hwe nkrata na watro na ode akwa akoma emrofofo embassies high commission na nini na ne say osiki asylum osiki political asylum ewo mrofofo no eho because he is alleging say he's been persecuted ewo Ghana, right? Now obi eka say osiki asylum basically no obeso tre mrofofo ne say enkrofo bi pemie kume ewo man we mu. In fact aban ne pemie kume ewo man we mu nti monyeme ewo mo man mu na mombo me ho ban. Basically yaka so bi siki asylum that's what it means, right? Nti no yembo ne ho ban sa oman no enkrofo no embo ne ho ban. That's what Abronye is seeking. Yankin kan ne hwe Abronye nti watro to the Immigration/Refugee Affairs Department. Dear Sir, Madam, subject, formal request for political asylum and security protection. I, Kwame Bafo Abronye, a Ghanaian politician and the current regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party in the Bono region of Ghana, respectfully submit this formal application for political asylum and security protection from now till the period when my application will be assessed and granted by any of the countries I have applied to as attached below. I have attached all relevant documents establishing my Ghanaian citizenship, marked Exhibit A. Grounds for seeking asylum, intino or trese, yenye no, watra kwa koma amanaman bebre, mbrofofo no bebre se yenye no, because nenkwa, mbrofo bi treteno, ewo man mu, ompeso mukuno. Dienta no seeking political asylum. I say, my request is based on consistent, escalating political persecution, threats to my life, and systematic abuse of state security powers by the current government of Ghana. The key grounds are unlawful arrest and detention. I say, enyama bi kwaso wo Ghana ama ono Abronye wabohu. Enyama koso no. Eye Ghana ye yusu state security to me. Abani yusu state security to me ede etia enkrofo bi efa ho de wo man mu. Ye cheche enkrofo bi unlawfully detain omo. Ose in February 2025, shortly after the current NDC government assumed office, I became the first opposition politician to be invited, arrested and detained by the National Investigations Bureau for over 13 hours. I say NDC ba in February and ye cheno no ye detaining no for 13 hours. My arrest followed my public criticism of the government's crude, unfair and blanket dismissal of over 150,000 Ghanaian workers without due cause and a call for their immediate reinstatement. Also, that time na ya pame Ghana phobia ye juma in total of 150,000 people. Okoko kan ye no enu hunte ne ye che no. Also, during my detention, I was threatened, intimidated, and sternly warned that unless I ceased criticizing. For just give me 1 minute of your time. Let me interrupt with this very important notice. So what heme now opese o reduce a year wefu from this level to this level. Very simple. Nyama miensa na ewo se oye. Eto de bia ya na nkrofo bebre eka se edro bi ebetumi ama wefu akofom ntro edro bi eni ho ebetumi ayesa. Na wa wotie mi wato edro sa we hu se wanom enye hwe. Na nyama miensa no me dia tro book enkrata obrone se opese osie bibi from bibinia fashe book mu. Nti nyama miensa no me dia tro book me ameti he na mefuso enyama me ye ma mefu e call from within 3 months pe. Nti book no pe bia on your screen obetumi a click any of the icons na wa pe book no and as a link na wa comment box de mo say no o click here be another page. Into page we no mostly no a mobile money na be use. Ope hard copy of the book na wa click here. So ope book no phone so na wa click here. So ope video yankasa ye kenkan book na ma na we for wo ni ma kenkan na eno so wa click ubenya video ni to through mobile money na wenya video no ana wenya book no na uye we ni na still on sanka book no ana we tia ka we na still on sanka book na o ya ade we na still unya kwan enya book na don't worry, call the number and I say message 055 807 4986 055 807 4986 o messages our number na obenya book no na aside the fact say if ukese enye fe no yesi Ghana for yare a ekum Ghana for dodo na te say stroke BP akoma yare diabetes ne nyama no nini na no fukese ene deba na ya na nsem wo ya America no asem America no say de otinija ho enonim nti se wutie me na wefusu na okọ hospital ko ye tester ya na bia ye ka tro say cholesterol ye high dodo na no fukese no ene ekose nti se wutie me na opese we see the size of your stomach very simple. Get the book as I've shown you in the video. Mama yentie ye mame baako ne testimony a wode aba just after a year buying the book and doing the things in the book.
Yeah, melodies. Only me na me pesa me kasa. Me swat to the extent say me na fufu nyina complain say senior me swat no enye fine. Emfata me look like before. And no say me nume drubi a me nyai me bibi a me nyai na emfata me entare aya me hye nyina ya kese wo.
So this is a very good problem to have. Say osobeti na nkrofo ehu ne say senya oso ati de ebia na ofe drubi me si drubi eni ho enyama na wo book ni mu a na eno ano no yentia story no eso in the government I would face more severe reprisals in the future. Abronye nsemo a woka o se ye chi no ye bone kokko se wonim no oguso ekaseti aban na ade a ye de aye ne kra isa ye beye no more. This is what Abronye is alleging, right? No problem. I see ongoing threats and intimidation. Since my release, I have received persistent threats, both verbal and electronic, via WhatsApp and SMS, from individuals linked to the ruling party, including those currently holding government positions. You release no say messages or WhatsApp, SMS, message beba so no na NDC ni bi threaten no. Hey, wo ye chiwa de be ye wo de obehu. Also recently, I publicly questioned the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yowonu, on an online TV program that I host for failing to address the worsening insecurity in Ghana per the recently released Global Peace Index report, particularly the tribal conflicts in the north that have resulted in death and displacement, while instead focusing on the selective arrest of opposition members for expressing personal opinions online, even when officers, members and supporters of the ruling party have also said same or even worse. Otremwa na nsenya ni show awoye nsem ya woka no obo IGP echi na sansem na wokeka nina no eyade bia onu hu no se eka ho bi ene ye threaten no. Targeted harassment and threats of arrest. Following my public remarks, I received a threatening call from an individual claiming to be an investigator and identifying himself only as Mr. Seth, claiming to act on instruction of the IGP. Oye in the video ni we see will be friend or see a friend Mr. Seth or a police investigator no say IGP and asomano. He ordered me to report to the National Police Headquarters immediately to answer questions as to why I have been insulting and disrespecting the IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yowonu, threatening that my failure to comply would result in being forcefully apprehended and dealt with mercilessly, that I won't come back to life. I say Mr. said he say, Bra Police Headquarters na be tretre mu di enti a wo di IGP atem One yes, ye becho, ye chewa. Unya won kwambium. This is Abronye alleging, right? Also, through my lawyers, I officially wrote to the Criminal Investigations Department to verify, Criminal Investigation Department CID, to verify if any official complaint had been lodged against me, and if they had invited me. The Director General of CID, through the Secretary, informed my lawyers that they had not received nor initiated any criminal investigations against me, and rather directed my lawyers back to the supposed investigator, Mr. Seth, who, when contacted, flatly refused to clarify and instead ominously stated, "Tell that boy that if he refuses to come and we pick him up, he won't come back to life." So see no Abronye man the lawyer say Babetron krata ekoma police CID say obi afrɛ me a wo ka trem say IGP hia me eye no kware ana no say police CID no ka sen so dabi na so de oni nipa kro ne nkasa back nti ne lawyer say ne nipa kro ne kasa investigator set no kasa no investigator set nka trem ne lawyers ne say hey sa boy Abronye mon country no say wombra say wamba onya ne nkwambiom. This is Abronye's claims. Also, a confidential source within the police later informed me of a secret meeting where plans had been finalized to arrest, detain, and brutalize me should I appear at the police headquarters. So, see, police ni bi abono Abronye amanie. Say, hey, oba, ye betche oni a bo. Remember. 4. Escalating pattern of persecution. In recent months, there has been a disturbing trend of opposition politicians being arrested and detained beyond the constitutionally mandated 48 hours without bail. This has created a climate of fear and intimidation where political opponents of the government are deliberately targeted. Based on these realities and the direct threats to my life and liberty, I am convinced that both I and my family are in imminent and grave danger. Legal protocols relied upon in this application. The application is respectfully grounded upon the following binding international legal instruments and guidelines. 1. 1951 Refugee Convention and 1962 Protocol recognizing the applicant's well-founded fear of persecution for political opinion and prohibiting refoulement. 2. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 14, affirming the applicant's right to seek asylum. 3. International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, Article 9 and 19, safeguarding liberty, protection from arbitrary detention, and freedom of expression. 4. OAU Refugee Convention, 1969 OAU Refugee Convention, extending refugee status to persons fleeing systematic political persecution and serious disturbances of public order. 5. UNHCR Guidelines on International Protection, recognizing that persecution of opposition politicians and denial of state protection fall within the refugee protection framework. Conclusion: in light of the above, and in genuine fear for my personal safety and that of my family, I respectfully seek political asylum and security protection in your country. In Tiwohia countries, our trauma, I place my trust in your respected institution to consider my case urgently and to extend the necessary humanitarian assistance and protection under international conventions governing the rights of asylum seekers. Thank you for your kind attention. Sincerely, Kwame Bafo Abronye, Regional Chairman, Bono, New Patriotic Party, Ghana. Watra kwa koma UN4. Watra kwa koma okay, so basically UN4 no troko koma UN4 coordinator, resident coordinator, communications officer, UNHCR Ghana representative, UNDP Ghana, and UNOWAS regional mission. Osha embassies are osanso troye edekoma womo. Canada into watrakwa koma Canada for UK, Germany, United States, Cote d'Ivoire, Spain, France, Italy. Sa into no Abronye osiki asylum. Se Canada for Mrambejeno, and UK for Germany, for United States, Cote d'Ivoire for Spain, France, and Italy for Mrambejeno. This is what I want to say. And it is always going to go to prove my point. You see, that is why Emra na MPP time. Emra no muti abemu no. Asemwa meka yen say. Boni bia MPP for ye bia na Ghana for ye mpe mu ne yenka. So we be katre will say Abronye our ye MPP ni. Just some few years ago, and the MPP under President Akufo-Addo, we saw how Ghanaians were treated. Under Akufo-Addo are buying, and Obia Woye Jumama International Company, Emirates, Yetumi kwa kidnapping wonifie nim, state security tumi kwa kidnapping pakrono wonifie nim, just because engrophobia omo aban ni mu no, omo ko fa plane, omo si plane engine antwen omo, ma me ne se dabi, ye engine antwen obi a plane ne tu. So mu de bufu akwa kidnapping ma me no. And the MPP for say, Abronye, our chairman say, they are being persecuted to the point where unshe be that Ghana into political asylum UK for Mbrambejeno na the idea and they being see that as to whether it is indeed true or not. Because we all know Abronye, yen intro which are the same person that will try and throw to Mahama so. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will come at Tamils. And yet the same person Abronye. Embra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama echo report here assemblema CID. CID 14 safre Abronye. Since that time na President Akufo-Addo time. Order from above by CID. Omo ya Abronye BB. Omo to me investigate no. At that time His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or throw letter echo koma UK for say political asylum the Abronye ye menu. Nende se NDC abanyamba. Ni ehu ne se enyeme bi akoso wo Abronye udin bon wom nti ye toto nsa afrew e won senimu a and Abronye si ebin si da ye persecuting so much nti ye man political asylum, but it is very typical of the MPP. This is a political party a wo feel say omunya asembia wo Ghana, they should run to the white man. Now white man in the beji omo, they are lost of the times we are in right now. They don't understand that the times we are in right now, no, Obronini to mean tray and they don't understand. They are not understanding. So the times we are in right now, no, Sanyamana wo ye no, enfa. Na enya en crow we mu ayete. Ena UK ambassador. Emra na police for persecute Oliver Baka. Police for persecute Oliver Baka. UK ambassador Babetro social media say, no Oliver Baka yi. But nebe na wire police for yeni kroma. Ena dampare Babetro letter. Kika na adwentre UK ambassador and say masa di ufi asem. Yen Ghana for ni yenya yasem wa ye kan yasem di ufi asem ni yeni krom ha. Oliver Baka osiki political asylum. And then the Abronye wo trauma UK for say political asylum. Police for epemiachiment in political asylum. Refi mu hu. The same police for that time no IGP dampare a true letter condemn UK ambassador no. And MPP for mo supported dampare no. Say UK ambassador won't din if asem no. And the wo Abronye twa ho ba besere wo mo say wo mo political asylum because police for persecute you. You people are jokers. MPP4, you are serial jokers. The same party, this MPP party, and then the Abronye see ye persecuting no. The same political party are Abrantie, Rafiki, and then ye on social media. Wakatre Ghana MPP4 kan miracle sabwaje mo kan say hey, dollar no baba be conform into ye Ghana ni na okra dollar kona koton miracle sabwaje Rafiki babeka semansa oboa there is no way a dollar no be conform ono de na asɛm a wɔtrɔɛ ɛwɔ social media no ne yɛnti krom ha na moba bɛkye ahomakye na mokɔ ne fie kɔkɔkye no na afei okugyato abla kwa mo ɛne same gyemfi mo wɔ mu chinchin friends police stations yɛhwehwɛ Rafiki a yɛnhu no just because ɔtrɔ social media sɛ woyɛ Ghana ni na okra dollar men nkɔnkɔtɔn moba bɛkye ne sɛ wɔno na wama dollar no sɛbe baomia abɔ mmɔden moba bɛkan sɛ baomia abɔ mmɔden sɛ ɔbɛma dollar no ayɛ stabilized na ɛyɛ Rafiki na wama dollar na sɛi inti moche no ahomache wada wɔ ne fie ne laptop ne phones ne bibia mo gifri ne nsɛm. Yes, I spoke with Rafiki. I spoke with him and he told me everything. Ne laptop ne bibia mo gifri ne nsɛm, log in out. From that day, MPP time, Rafiki no mwanya vocal to say senya nanko ye vocal ɛwɔ social media biom saa deɛ na mo de yɛ no. Yes, me se me ne kasae. Moche no. Okuja to abla kwa ne same gyemfi na echinchin. Rafiki wo he. Laka wo ye ne se one emse ne nua ene ne papa. Ahomache mo kokɔkye no wɔ ne fie no. Omuhu car mo de bae. Into omukɔ one of the stations, one of the police stations. Omo awie mo se o Abronye no oni ha. Eno omo se omo echi na ne nua ne hu se car na ye ba ya ye de be kye no car ni car we yes car na ye ba ya ye de ba be kye no omokoko hwe mu a Rafiki na trese ye de na akwa kosie wo car nim ti ye twen se na nkasa meje mfi mu no omon free station ho na nke ensan so fa Rafiki enkonkoto mfiase ho ana efiase ho ende wo Abronye musu via politically wo de no po de ye invite say hey wa kan se mi na police station o say political persecution. Ye besi ye chimi o monyimi o sa yeti krom Abronye a ye frɛ no bongo ideas ahomache no oni fie ya ma meche no ya ma me kidnap no Abronye ne num nsɛm ɔse wakase tia president yire ɔse nkrɔfo a ba bɛkye no kaa wo mode ne tu mu no nsɛm wo mo ka no ɔmo se wakase tia president yire nti ɔmo beku no nyame nko a ene mo se de Abronye se de na mo MPP mo time na ka Ghana fo esi ye ko report ya mambrofofo na ka mo kambrofo no betumi ya bibia na ka mo na ka esi ye twen ye etena ase emi ye hwe 8 years na mo mudi wo kroma no ende wo Abronye wo political asylum na sa nkrofo mo fi upo anka me be me nwanwa sa Canada for ni UK for be letter we be bo to be o de yen fan Sunday ye be bo letter na to be kra because be hu say it is politics you want to do masa so wakwa kan semfo afa nkrofo ho ne nde yesu a hwemu na memmeka say political persecution wakwa twantro afa rande abemu ho wakwa kekan sem bi ensem fata afa nkrofo ho ende wo mu ni na legal suit ase etiaw obese udwane say political dey obese udwane akwan tina Ghana ha ya under president Akufo-Addo ye ni na yetina krom ha I mean not to say that you don't have your freedom to go wherever you want to go, but don't come and use political asylum with a political asylum masa we'll try what your comment box ni mo me da say